Alrighty, right, everybody. We are doing it again. Just give me one more second here. We are starting with bad streaming quality. Something's not right with my internet. I hope this will not be a bad experience for you guys. I'm seeing 3 people watching, 4 current viewers. Welcome everybody. Let me know in the chat what's going on. I believe okay, we just crashed. We just crashed. We didn't even get started and then we just crashed. All right, now it looks better. Does it look better? I think so. Okay. As long as there's a connection, I'm talking to you guys. Welcome. My name is OTHMARIUS, and today, finally, we are going to draw the winner of the latest deck giveaway contest on my channel, celebrating, I don't know, 4,000 subscribers or something. No, that's what we did last time. We're not celebrating any milestones. We're just doing this for the sake of it, for having fun, right? Okay, now you gotta be strong, because some of you do not know what happened in the meantime. I went to the hairdresser and I got a haircut, so my appearance is a little different. So I'm just saying this here before I go to show you what happened to me. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey there, everybody. I hope you're okay with that. Well, what can you do, yeah? I just felt like going for a little style change in style, you know? And I'm also, yesterday I did a little live session already, spontaneous, setting it up everything for today, for right now, for this stream. I'm also writing all the names of the participants of the contest on playing cards, and it was a really nice and spontaneous session. It was really, really cool, and everything worked pretty well, and now everything seems to be stable. Hopefully this is going to be like it is, you know. So I'm reading the chats here. Hyper, can't wait. There we are. Trinity, hi Marius, you're the man. It's been a long time, Trinity. We're gonna talk about what happened to you, probably. Hi, I'm using my Copac 310 Shaders Magic. Oh my god, hi, you changed a lot. Yes, it's just a haircut and taking away the beard, you know, and this changes you totally. People tend to say that I'm looking 10 years younger. I don't know if that is true. The participation is over. The contest is closed. Maria Amor G, but of course you can stay tuned and enjoy the draw. Amin Azri writes, hi everyone. Hi. So cool, 8 people already watching. I will not tease you today as hard as I teased you last time. We did this after this little intro here, waiting for a few more people tuning in. We will get straight to what this is all about, drawing the winner for this contest. Isn't that great? Isn't that excited? So everybody, let me hit you with the trailer and then we get started right away. This doesn't work again. Here comes the what is going on? Okay, I'm not in the window. Okay, I gotta change the window. Okay, let's go from here.
OTHMARIUS Magic. Like and subscribe.
Wonderful. So, what do you say to this background? Guys, I'm completely exhausted. I had an extremely busy day again, and yesterday As I just said before, I did a spontaneous live stream pretty much around midnight or something, so I went pretty late to bed, and then I got up very early today to be working all day, and now I had again technical problems setting all this up, so yeah, I'm a little nut in a hat, but that's not a problem. We're gonna make it through this. So I thought you had been called up for national service. Will that haircut, Copac 310 is a great deck? Ah, okay, we're talking about a deck. No national service, no military service or something. That's I'm out of age. Do you say this? No, and military or national service is nothing for me, because I'm an anarchist and I don't like hierarchies and authority. Right? So. Here we go, guys. These are the 3 decks, and one of these decks is going to go out. Underneath the decks, I wrote the names of all the participants, and how I want to do this. I want to first draw the decks, so I will put them into this black sack here, and I just draw out the deck, which then of course will define the pile which we are going to work with, and then we'll see how we take it from there. Now I realized this is actually really not working, because I can't really mingle up the decks here, so I gotta do this. I gotta do this in a different manner. I got a paper bag, and I put the decks now in the paper bag. Sorry, this must have been a super annoying sound. And I'm gonna shake this again, turning the mic volume down a little bit, not to kill your ears, okay? Turning up the music a little bit. And then shake the bag. And I will not touch the bag for a moment. Because the next thing's happening, I will pick out a deck of the bag, and then we'll find out who's going to be in the game. So we had for the Cupid deck, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 participants are in the play for the Cupid for now. We got Brian Rappert here, just randomly saying some names. WizKid 11K, and we got P Magia and Shay Does Magic. You're around here right now, so you're in the Cupid pile. And what you guys did to participate on the contest was to make your choice in a specific video where I would promote this deck giveaway contest. And then we got the Lotus package here, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 folks going for the Lotus here. We got Card Perfect Magician, we got Key Wade, Sami, Ron Thompson, Knights of Anarchy going for the Lotus. Yeah, She Does Make It, you're in. And then we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, also 8 folks going for the Hoyle. We got Schlin here on top. Dr. Cat Trinity is in the Hoyle. Dorothy 10, Diego de la Vega also. So, what did I say? 8, 8, and 10? 26 people. Not so many. I talked about this. Yesterday evening, and I will talk a little bit about it also today. Giving you a little update on my plans on my channel, and also talking a little bit about my situation in YouTube, what's going to come, and how I in the future will be working on YouTube. there's not so much big changes coming ahead. Of course, I keep doing what I'm doing, but still I want to keep you updated with where I'm at right now. Because you might have recognized I haven't been uploading on such a high frequency the last 2 months or something. I really tried hard to upload a video a month, but I probably will not be able to keep that frequency up until the end of this year. So guys, if you like my stuff, make sure to hit that notification bell in order to be notified whenever I upload, because being just subscribed to a channel doesn't do the job no more, but you might notice already. And also I have in the info cards up there, I have a little poll going asking you guys if you would support me on Patreon. Just take your time, let me know a little feedback, because I'm really thinking also trying a little performance on Patreon. Would you think that's a great idea? Let me know in the poll. And also there's of course the links for all the other live streams I did so far on my channel. So, and now a little experience with lightning, because this camera here, I got a nice light from this side. Okay, we crashed again. I saw this time. I'm getting better with this, you know. This is a very, let me show you this. Let me show you this right now. And then I'll talk about the light again. Let me show you this here. So, if you can see here, there's this channel held good, a little good, this good. Tells you if the channel health is good. And when it's okay, it's orange. And when it's bad, it's red. And usually when it's bad, OBS also shows me a little red quarter in the corner, and that's when this 2 red signals show, it means I crashed. You guys don't really realize that. Somehow, I don't know, the technology is so great that it just connects the end of the crash and the new start. Anyways, keep you updated on this. A little bit exciting to do this. And talking about it, it just happened again. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm really having trouble here with the connection, and I tried to make this better. It used to work pretty well for the last live streams, but today it is tricky. All right, and now also you can see here the back end of what's happening if you live stream. If you ever care to live stream, this is what you see, and you can see now. I can see there's 16 people viewing right now. Awesome, welcome everybody. And now let's talk about the light a little bit here today. So this is the webcam I have in front of me, but there's also my Mac webcam, and this has backlighting. Can you see the difference there? There is just a light missing there in front of me. And I just realized this when I set all of this up. And hey, you know, good lighting is very important for making great content. Just keep that in mind whenever you put something up. Bring as much light in there as possible. So back to the contest. And I hope so much that when I'm doing this is not crashing. I've got the decks in the back, and I'm now going to draw a deck. Okay, I'm going to go in there. I really don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I got one. I don't know what it is. What is it? All right, it's the hoil. Great. That's crazy. Okay. So, the hoil it is. Let me put the hoil and all the participants in the hoil aside for a moment. And let me show you Cupid, guys. Let me go through this. I'm so sorry. Brian Rappert, C. White. Hazinta Ratnayak. Okay, I can't read my own handwriting, it's so hard. Guys, everybody who did not win today because he went for the beautiful Cupid deck, I'm sorry for you guys. Now let me show you what I can keep now. because this time I set the whole thing up in a manner that I'm definitely winning. I knew I keep 2 decks and they're all amazing, so it's a win-win for the winner and me at the end, and everybody's losing, everybody else. But that's how life is sometimes, you know. So that's a deck. Look at this deck, and I also talked about it in the video. It doesn't fan well, and I have no idea why. But it has a beautiful back design. Look at this. Oh my God, this is where can I show you this? Beautiful golden red back design. And it got a double backer and it got a blank card, I believe. So it's a really nice deck with kind of a very special red tone here and a golden joker. And yes, I will definitely use this in the future for practice and maybe some performances. Okay, this deck is out. Sorry guys. And then, so all the cupids go out you cupids. And then we got the Lotus. We got Tricky Whitey Tricks Shots Weekly, Fast Forward, Kiway, Samai, Ron Thompson, Knights of Anarchy. Sorry guys, you didn't make it this time. You went in for the Lotus, right? Beautiful deck also. And for me the Lotus, that's an instant worker because it has this very elegant, very beautiful back design. But it's not too strong. So it looks beautiful, but people still take this as an ordinary deck of cards, which it is. And see the difference? This is how this deck fans against the Cupid back, and this is crazy. I have no idea why there is such a difference in it. Very beautiful deck of cards. Also, it comes with no special cards. There's no blank card or no double backer in there. Just these commercial cards. So oh my God. So very.
Falling in love. Well, now really, when we go back then to falling in love.
So we crashed again here, and the music was also very loud. Jesus, come on, it's going down again.
See? And it goes back as a matter of extremely fundamental thing.
Okay, I really tried to make this work here, guys. How long have I been gone? Jesus.
There is always a curious tie between the fall and the creation. Taking this ghastly risk
Are we still on, guys? I don't know what is happening.
is the condition of there being life. Falling in love.
Yeah.
Falling. Well, now really, when we go back then to falling in love. And falling in love. Falling. Is the condition of there being life.
Okay, we should be back here right now. Guys, right now it's happening to me what's happening to so many YouTubers before.
Well, now really,
Okay,
when we go back then
this is not working. Oh my God.
there is in it the idea of the fall. And it goes back, as a matter of fact, to extremely fundamental things.
Oh my God.
There is always a curious
This is super stressy right now. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, but I don't know. I don't know what I can do right now. I really don't know what I can do right now. I just can hope for the best. Something is crashing in between, and then the whole line just drops. You know, I can feel it physically. Okay. Okay, I'm back. You guys still around? So stick with me. Bear with me. I'm super sorry. Probably. it's not a good time to do this from my side in the network I'm in. But what can you do? So no, I haven't announced it yet. I'm in the middle of cheesing you guys, and then everything crashes, and it's so sad. So we were in this situation, all right, everybody. So I just showed the
Do you feel alone right now?
the beautiful Lotus bag cards here, which is not the winning deck. Okay, I keep that for myself, and I'm probably gonna have a lot of fun with this deck, right? Beautiful back design, very clean design, simple, beautiful. You can perform some great card magic with it, of course, impromptu, sleight of hand based card magic, because it's just your ordinary deck of playing cards, right? Everybody who went for it, all you guys, I'm super sorry, but you're out. Now, let's go to the Hoyle. Let me show you the Hoyle one more time. It says it's plastic coated. It really doesn't feel like I would expect a plastic coated deck. It feels pretty much like an ordinary bicycle deck. It's really, really beautiful. It has a very nice color display and a very beautiful back design. Whoever wins this, you're gonna have a blast of a time. And the back design is also very unique, very beautiful color display here, some kind of a pink, and it all feels super good. So, guys, let's see how we do this now. We have 8 players in the game, 8 players for the Hoyle. I will now use this black sack again, and this time, yeah, my haircut is pretty awesome, right? We got currently 16 people viewing. Thank you so much, guys, for sticking with me. So I got all the cards in there, and now I'm gonna just, you know, shove them around like that. It's crazy, you know. So, the Hoyle guys in the back, and I'm just mixing the cards in here, just like that. I'm really just giving them a mix, and this doesn't feel like a real good mix. I want to have a real good mix here. I'm gonna mix them around real good, completely having no idea what I'm doing. Just really mixing the cards in here, okay? I'm just mixing the cards in the deck, and there. So, here we are, and are you ready? Let me see what you guys up to in the comments. Let's make this a little more interesting. Where we are here, let's see what you guys got to say in the comments. Are you excited? Are you excited about what's going to happen? All you Hoyle guys, are you there? Who's in the back? Tell me, who's in the back? Schlin, you asked if the audio is very low. From my side, the audio should be pretty okay. The microphone, at least, with a little background music in the back. All right. I was leaning back, you say. Good. Nobody cares who's in the back. Let's find out who's gonna win the deck. Let's see. I just got a card here. I'm pulling it out. We got the Ace of Hearts. I just pulled out the Ace of Cards. And the winner is Dorothy Tao. Dorothy Tao just won this beautiful deck of cards. I'll show you here. There you go. So, I haven't seen Dorothy Tao in the chat yet, but she's gonna watch this probably at a certain point in her life, and she's gonna freak out. Trinity, you have been in the back, right? And Schlin too. You didn't win again. I'm so sorry. But you know the drill. This is not the last time where we're gonna do something like this. And this is just how it is, you know. And you know, right now, because my channel is still pretty cozy, chances are really, really high to win one of these contests one fine day. So, Dorothy, congratulations. Thank you for participating on the contest. This is how we roll now, and this is a little difficult. I will put this link in the info box of this video, and I also, of course, will send you a message, a comment. I will answer your comment, sending you an invitation link to this new YouTube chat thing. I don't know what it is. And then we connect over this chat thing, and then you will give me your postal address, and then I will send this beautiful deck to you, this beautiful deck of cards, as soon as possible, right? Now, of course, this deck is an open deck. I opened it for the video where I promoted the contest, and I did a little review with it, and I used it the way I used it in this video, and that's all of it. So it's brand new cards with this beautiful box I will send to you. Alrighty, right. So once again, find the link of the invitation to the chat area of YouTube. I don't even know what this is called. Okay, let's and I will also contact you. So okay, let's go for a little YouTube rant here because usually what I would say to the winner after the draw, just send me this must be the shittiest live stream ever on YouTube. We just crashed again. Is it the 5th or 10th time? And probably YouTube is going to show every time I start streaming again, all my subscribers, AMAZiNG is live, AMAZiNG is live, AMAZiNG is live, and I'm gonna lose a lot of subs because of this. I know this happened to some big YouTube channels. Do you guys know the channel Ants Canada? It's an ant channel about ants, and this channel is insane. I don't know how I found it, but it made me watch, I don't know, hours of ants videos. And he had it happening. He wanted to do a live stream, and then he kept crashing and started streaming again, and then it would show a lot of times Ants Canada is doing live streaming, and he talked about it in a video because he lost subscribers of this, because of course this is annoying. What can you do? I'm so sorry. Anyways, you guys stick with me, and here's the thing, YouTube, yeah, killed this private messages. So it was very easy to send private messages to YouTubers. As a YouTuber, you would just go to the about section on the YouTube channel page, and there would be a link, private message. The link, private message, and then you would just click there and send me a private message, and you could privately send me your postal address so I could send you the deck. Now I have to create an invitation link, and then I gotta send the link to you, and if I don't want to make it public, you know, how do I do that? I would have to send you an email and so on. It's super annoying, right? So that's that, one of the great inventions of YouTube. Pretty I don't get it. I don't know why they do things like that, which do make life harder for everybody. And saying so, I want to address something Trinity just told me via comments. So you had, Trinity, you actually had complete comments or threads in your comment section going lost. Because as a matter of fact, yesterday night, when I were writing the names on the cards, I missed you because you weren't there. And when you contacted me, I remembered. No, you were there. And here's this thing again. So what happened, guys? Basically, Trinity is a subscriber to my channel. By the way, he's got a nice channel, also performing magic on his channel. It's worth taking a look at this. Anyways, he's a subscriber to my channel for quite a while, and he's super engaging. He's here in the live stream right now. He's commenting a lot on my videos, and we actually had a conversation going. And then YouTube, for whatever reason, deletes this thread. And you know, from my point of view, it's like insane, because it's really hard to build a fan base, and it's really it takes effort really to connect with the people, and then you communicate with them and interact with them via comments and live streams like that. And then YouTube is kind of sabotaging this. I don't know what's, probably this must have been a bug, I guess, or something, you know. So good you realized that, and good we fixed that before it had become an issue, because this would have been a shame, you know, you kind of sitting there being excited about the draw and then actually not being on one of these cards because YouTube. So some folks are leaving already. Have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. This was like a short draw. I wanted to do this very quickly because it took me so long to come up with this. Quite busy. Now I want to practice a little bit with one of these decks, and I guess I'm going to use the Lotus back. And while I'm practicing a little bit, I want to share a little bit about what I have planned in the future on my channel. There we go. So, Klang Schneider ist da. What is happening here? Klang Schneider ist da. He's writing Moo. Klang Schneider, it's a friend of mine. So with a brand new deck of cards, you see this is happening. When you put it onto the table, the cards, they start like, you know, going anywhere, because the cards are super slippery. And here's a super simple tip for all you beginners who might not know this. If you put the cards onto the table and you bring a little pressure, push it a little down here with your index finger, you can avoid this effect. Very neat trick. Very neat trick. And shuffling with a brand new deck is feels always a little awkward, because the cards are very slippery. But I always like this, enjoy this, because to get this feel, this different feel of the cards, and then to work with it a little bit. I'm always doing this with a new deck. I don't break decks in or something. I just start working with the cards, with the decks, to get this feeling. Or let me say, I'm breaking them in by just practicing with them. Right? Just a little habit that I have. This might be interesting for you. So just some table riffles here to get started for me today, because again today I didn't have the cards in my hands so much, just didn't have any time to practice really, and I gotta make this right for today. So, and also right now I'm realizing that there is no background music, which I will change right now. Luckily, the stream seems to be stable. Oh, no, I shouldn't have said this, because usually when you say something like this, it's happening. So, the situation in YouTube right now is a little bit annoying for educational or research content creators, for channels that try to answer questions of people. Because, you know, YouTube is a super large research platform next to Google search engine. People actually go to YouTube because they have a question, and then they say, for example, I want to learn how to shuffle cards. And then of course the AI or the algorithm suggests videos according to the search request, and the videos are ranked, of course, according to how the people react to the video. Now, if someone clicks your video, watches the video, in the best case scenario to the end, and then keeps on watching, this is great for YouTube, for the algorithm. And then the algorithm starts ranking the video higher, suggesting the video to more people, and in that manner the video starts gaining views, and in the best case scenario goes viral so that it gets millions of views, right? And then eventually brings subscribers to the channel and so on. However, if someone watches a video, and even if the person watches the video to the very end, comments to the video, likes the video, but when the person stops watching after that video, the AI says, now that's a bad thing. I'm not gonna suggest this video to people because it makes people stop watching YouTube. Now, for an educational channel, for any kind of channel that teaches something, this is tragic, because think about it. You're looking for something, you find the answer or the tips you need, and then you go back to the thing to practice. In our case, cards, right? So, good tutorials on YouTube, because of this logic, have a harder stand than shitty ones. And that's insane. And also, if you want to produce a certain quality, and if you put effort into it, of course you cannot upload on a super high frequency. You know, one video a week is already really challenging, because it takes a lot of time and work. And even if you already have best practices, meaning your workflow is super organized so that you can pretty quickly turn your idea into a video you then upload, still then one video a week is a challenge. However, to be successful on the platform today in terms of channel growth, subscribers, and getting views, you need to upload on a much higher frequency. At least I would say 3 videos a week. So here's the thing for me now. I have to make a choice here where I want to go with my channel. Whether do I focus on growing in terms of subscribers and views, which would mean to put much more effort in it and find the right compromise between quality and quantity. And right now I don't feel like doing so. My channel is growing for about 2 years pretty much in the same rate. Of course it's growing and we all experience it, I experience it, but the growth rate itself kind of, you know, moves forward very slowly. So I would need to change some things in order to change that. And I just want to share this with you right now. I made up my mind, I will not do this for now. I will keep doing exactly what I'm doing, because I believe this is the only thing that makes sense for me and also for you guys, right? Because whoever finds me usually finds what he or she is looking for in terms of a tutorial or something. I get this very often, that people write comments like, man, this was exactly what I was looking for, or that was a really deep, really in-depth tutorial, answered all my questions, awesome, thank you so much. So So for all you beloved subscribers who follow me on this channel for quite a while now, basically nothing really changes. However, that for the next, I would say 3 to 5 months, I will not upload probably every week, but I will try to do a live practice session every week. And as a matter of fact, throughout the last couple of weeks or months, this opportunity for live streaming really kept me in contact with you, or kept us together, because I simply wasn't able to shoot and edit a video due to other projects I'm involved in, you know. So that's that. So what's coming up? I have a lot of tutorials that are still definitely going down the way I did them so far. A whole series on table work, and then on card productions, and maybe on one or another classic slide. And I also have some very, very nice performances I'm working on for quite a while now, in the making. And in the making now, it's I've really got the slides down, and the whole routine, and now it's just a matter of time to turn the camera on and to find the right way of shooting the material. So there's something coming up, and these are videos, these performance videos are something I'm really looking forward doing, because this is always such an intense and intense learning process. It's a lot to learn for myself, and it's a lot of fun to do. And this will go down till the end of the year, and also maybe one or another subscriber special with another deck giveaway, depending on what's happening here on this channel. And then next year, probably, I will step on the gas a little bit, and I have an idea. I don't want to pitch it right now, but probably I will try to max the upload frequency a little bit. So maybe going back to at least one serious upload a week, plus a live stream, and then some very precise very short videos on a specific topic, just like 1 or 2 minute videos. This is an idea I have, and I'm really curious and excited about giving this a try. And that's basically what I wanted to share with you about what's going on my channel. So make sure to have this to have the notification bell clicked in order to be notified whenever my stuff goes up. Yes. Yes, they are the Rika, no, where am I? I'm here. Let's give it a try here. Rika Morris writes, may sound stupid, but the biggest complaint in Magic enthusiasts is they believe they have small hands. Just add small hands in your title of your tutorial. I think you will find more adapt to your channel more, so more people will reach more people. Well, maybe I can make a video on small and big hands, and wait, this is the wrong camera, on small or big hands as a video topic. That's a great idea, because you know the size of your hands doesn't really matter, except of course it matters in the way of that very small hands and very big hands, of course, have to find workarounds, usually for specific techniques. But I believe the size of the hand doesn't really matter. It's always a matter of practice to get the card handling, to get the techniques, to get the slides, or the shuffles or the cuts, to get them at your fingertips, right? So, funny enough now, after a few table riffles here, this deck starts feeling very, very relatable. It's a very nice deck. It's still pretty slippery, but a very nice deck of cards. I love this so much. Guys, how are you doing? We are streaming for 46 minutes now. We crashed a couple of times. Now the streaming quality, the stream status is good. Everything seems to be stable, and I just started practicing. Are you practicing right now? Do you have a deck of cards out and are you practicing? Because that's what we do here. Live practice sessions, you know, making this a quality time, practicing together the thing we love most, and that's cards, you know. May it be cardistry, card magic, or just shuffling or handling cards. No, it really doesn't matter. Okay, Trinity asks now a YouTube-related questions. What do you put in your text when you upload? Does this actually help? The next to the thumbnail, which needs to be catchy, and I just what I'm saying is just repeating what all these YouTube experts say, which is simply true. The thumbnails have to be just catchy. People need to click on the video, otherwise the video can be as good as it once doesn't matter then, you know. And then also, of course, the title of the video has and the description of the video, it has to be catchy, but also has to feature some keywords, so that at the very beginning of the video being uploaded, the AI knows where to put it. But you know, if you're a YouTuber, I recommend consulting all these. Jesus Christ! And now this fucking thing is crashing again. It's so annoying. This is so annoying. So Trinity, sorry, I crashed again. Now this is, I don't know. We're good. I'm wondering, but 12 people currently watching. I'm right now answering your questions. Trinity says not those tags, the meta tags. Well, I'm not quite sure. Last I heard, they are not so important anymore. Only for the very early stage of the video, the first, I don't know, a couple of hours, maybe 24 hours or something. And then the AI learning is supposed to be so well working already that it knows where to place the video. But does it suggest a video? It's a different question. And this is kind of it's a tricky one, you know. There are, I don't know, at least 5 to 10 super amazing channels dealing with these issues, how to do YouTube, you know. I wonder, you probably know all of them, you know. Just Tim Schmoyer from Content Creators, or Daryl Eves, and there's this new sect called Niminatis from Nick Nimmin. It's really good. And there's so many other one I really loved watching. He's relative new to this whole thing too, for me at least. Brian Rappert or something. No, Brian G. Johnson, right? And so many others. And they cover every aspect of it. From my stand right now, I just do what you love doing, and never do this only for the views or for the subscribers or for numbers. That at the point where YouTube is, it makes no sense. You really have to create something that is valuable for your audience as well as valuable for yourself. Otherwise, yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me, at least. Rika Moyes asks, who won the deck contest? The deck contest has been won by Dorothy Tao or Tan. Dorothy Tan or Tao. And she won the Hoyle. Yeah, so we're done with that. So, okay, how did you cheat, Trinity? How did you cheat with the tags? I don't know. This is I crashed now. I crashed now. I don't know. It feels like it's like a complete disaster. How is this experience for you guys? Watching this live stream right now, crashing all the time. Not so much emotionally, but what do you see actually? Is it just cuts, or is the video buffering, or what is it like? I have no idea.
Yo, Gatorade me, bitch.
And I still want to know how Trinity cheated with a little bit with the meta tags. I'm interested in that. Magic is not my full-time job, Rika Moyes. No, it's not you. It's not Rika Moyes. Okay, you thought you was crashing. No, it's me crashing all the time. Okay, Trinity says it just freezes up when you crash. Okay. Okay. Brian Rappert asked, cards now? Cards now, what is this? Do you want... What do you mean by that? So I'm just having a cigarette break here because it was a long day and we already did what we wanted to do, but you guys stick around anyways, which is amazing. Guys, you are amazing, okay? Thank you so much for your support, for tuning in. And I'm just enjoying here this beautiful bicycle Lotus bag. So if you want to purchase a new deck of cards and you're looking for one, I would really recommend this. Feels really, really nice. Has a beautiful back design, something like this. It's nothing special, but a nice deck of cards. Nice, how you say, alternative to a standard bicycle. No, you don't apologize, Brian Rappert. It's okay. I'm just having a cigarette break. That's why you see just cards now. This is it's working. So I think this is how it feels when I crash. So when my stream goes down, you guys just see me buffering or a buffering window or freeze until I come up again. For me, everything shuts down, kind of, you know. I just see there's nothing going out, and I'm basically sitting here talking to myself until I realize that. Here's a question I want to ask you guys, because I just bought myself some linking rings, and as a matter of fact, this I got this black bag here that the linking rings were in it, so close-up linking rings. And I also I like to jazz around with the jumbo coin a little bit sometimes. What is the thing next to cards you like to do, to jazz around or to play around with, or to perform or practice next to cards? I'd really love to know. So Trinity writes, well, I put things in meta text like Scam School, Chris Ramsey, Brian Brushwood, Penn and Teller. When people search for these vids, it may appear in the search somewhere. Okay, but you got to be careful with something like this, because if this is not really related and you kind of try to, you know, dive in the wave, the AI recognizes that, and this can backfire on the long term. I've been told. I know. You guys know the YouTube channel Free Magic Live or something? How's the guy called? Jay or Jojo? I haven't seen a video of the dude for 1,000 years, but used to be a very, very big YouTube channel. Free Magic Live, I believe. And I heard a podcast with the guy, and he actually said what happened to him. Because in the early times of YouTube, he was there from the beginning, I believe, or very early times, and he would, you know, buy views, and with, I don't know, bots or something. And then there was a time where YouTube tried to clean that, and he got his channel shut down because of that. And he very openly spoke about that in this podcast. And he said it was really hard then to rebuild the channel all from scratch, you know, this time without using this this cheating technique, so to say. But that's from the old days, from the old YouTube days, you know. So Rika Moyes wants to know the viewers here. We got currently 8 viewers. Where you guys from? Rika Moyes from Canada, Malaysia, cool, Spain. This is so amazing. I'm broadcasting here from Berlin, guys. I don't really have a favorite deck, although I really love Tallyhoos as a deck. If there's a favorite deck in the terms of that's the deck I have in my hands most of the time, it's a Tallyhoo. Red or blue, I don't care. And maybe going back a little bit to the topic of YouTube, Trinity, I think for building a sustainable channel, it's really more important to really connect with your audience and to bring out value within the niche you're in, and which is card magic. And as you can see, you know, you come to my content, I watch your videos and stuff, and so kind of relationships grow, and this is a fundament or a base which just grows over the years. Maybe you guys experience that when you are when you find a channel and it's a fresh or young channel or still smaller channel, and then you have this community vibe we got right now, you know, with like 9 or 10 up to 15 people viewing depending, and people coming back, and you get to know each other. This is the beauty about it. And then all of a sudden the channel blows up. I experienced this, I believe, 2 or 3 times, and all of a sudden it goes relatively quickly sometimes. And then this community feeling, you know, is all of a sudden it's gone, you know, because it's like, you know, imagine this channel, my channel, had, I don't know, 100,000 subscribers, and there would be I don't know, hundreds of people watching right now. I wouldn't be able to do it the way I do it right now, interacting with you on this in this direct way, basically answering all your questions or interacting with the chat, you know. You guys have seen these live streams where the chat goes like so when I ever reach that level, you know, you guys need to pay money, you know, to be on top, right? You know, with the super chat, you know. But then, and I think, for example, that's a point where Patreon really makes sense, you know, where you can say, you know what, guys, we're doing this together all so long, and I put out so much content, and basically all of it for free. What about, you know, hitting me with €1 a month or something on Patreon, and then we do live chats, and then it's we're going back to a smaller group, which at that point will not be possible on YouTube anymore, you know. Thinking in dimensions like that, or with a future perspective like that. And oh, gotta get this card out. I hate these commercial cards. But I'm not really. This is not really my goal. Of course, it would be fantastic. But right now, I'm really working on my magic, and I'm working on this whole building up a brand, or building up a YouTube channel, creating videos that are entertaining and educational, and just chatting with you guys and enjoying the platform also as a consumer. I'm watching a lot of YouTube, and not only magic, and I really enjoy this. Got some comedy folks I'm following, you know, sketches once in a while. I watch a PewDiePie video. Checking in on all the magic channels, what's going on there. Really cool. So Trinity, you don't know how it can backfire. I'm not really sure myself. I said I've just been told, you know. Because if the people are searching for Chris Ramsey or some big shot, and then they get your video recommended, and then they don't find Chris Ramsey, they will go away, and then this, in that sense, you know, and then they you know, they feel kind of maybe betrayed or something. This is the thing with clickbait, you know. I gotta be very careful with this. Clickbait is alright as long it's just, you know, a catchy thumbnail that still, and the content still relatively delivers. But if you I don't know, make a title and a clickbait thumbnail that is that's not delivering, then the video is not delivering, the people, you might get for that video more views and a little more attention, but the people you actually reach, then you lose them forever. And this, you know, why would you want to do that? And then Trinity says, I've seen some really shitty message retracted. Okay, I just wanted to answer on the track. How did that happen? Well, you know, I don't know. It's YouTube. There's a lot of content out there. Sometimes makes me wonder too. How could that be? Can that be so successful? Are they paying? Are they just lucky? Or sometimes, you know, they've just been around for a very long time. And although if you might think it's shitty content, it's actually not. It reaches a certain target group, and it delivers what it promises, and a lot of people find it entertaining or interesting, you know. That's just how it is. So Rick and Moise, show us an exercise routine we should practice, dude. It's not. It's it really depends on where you're at and where you want to go. Right now, for example, what I'm practicing here is what is it? A bottom stalk control. This is a practice routine I would recommend. This thing, I will need this in the future for video, and so I'm practicing this a lot, just because you can't misdirect a camera, and a camera is not as forgiving as the human eye. So that when I start shooting this performance, I want to really have it down in order not to, not having to shoot this performance 100 times, 1,000 times before I'm satisfied with it, you know. So it really depends where you're at and where you want to go.
Is the reflection of proton to shell.
So Rick Amoy says I end up doing swing cut, Sybil double lift, and Pharaoh shuffle. Swing cut and Sybil cut, you mean, or what? Sybil double lift and Pharaoh shuffle. Yeah, well, I mean, like this. So there you have it. You have a shuffling technique. You have a cutting cutting technique, and you have a slide. And with all of this, you can probably create several routines, and then you go into your practice. You know. Of course, for all beginners, swing cut is very, very important. You know, practicing the swing cut is really, really important. And the key to the swing cut, for example, is to really carry the package away here with a clip between the base of the index and the thumb, because there are moves later on where you really need to clip the package there in order to do all the other things. And if you only practice carrying the package away on top of the package, oh my god, there's an insect biting me right now. Something like this, you see this very often. See, I just can't do this anymore, but it's something like this. So the people, they carry the package away on top of the other package. And this, for example, is a shitty handling, and this will backfire later. So practice to carry the package away clipped here. You know, for example, little tip. So Schlin is working on the overhand shuffle, he says, and this is absolute a good thing to do. You cannot work on the overhand shuffle enough, I would say, you know. And I've got a nice tutorial up and running on my channel, and also in and I believe I have this linked in the info cards. Up there, up in the info cards, there's the info cards, yeah. It's a summertime fun at the pool, and there I shot 2 tutorials on false shuffling techniques with the overhand shuffle and also the Hindu shuffle. You might want to take a look at these if you're interested in this, or if you're working on false shuffling right now, which you should as a beginner, as an intermediate, as a professional. It doesn't really matter. It's so important in card magic, and it's basically all there is written in the Royal Road to Card Magic. All these false shuffles with the overhand shuffle and the Royal Road to Card Magic are absolutely essential. And if you really get these shuffling techniques at your fingertips, you are able to perform extremely stunning and entertaining magic with it. But it really takes practice, actually, more practice than I thought for a long time, to really master this a really clean execution, a really controlled execution that yet looks very loose and almost sloppy, you know. So when you control, I don't know, to the, how what's to say, second to bottom and back to top, you know. It's would be this move, for example. We got a 10 of spades on top, so we go second to bottom. This would look something like this. So the 10 of spades really disappears in the deck, and then you go and you bring the card back to the top. Let's see if I made it happen. There you go. You know, very, very, very powerful. Or with the overhand shuffle, I've got the force already out there, so you shuffle the cards and you have the spectator say stop anytime, and the spectator stops you anytime, and there should be I just There, it was the second from the top. Very, very powerful. I also got for this overhand shuffle forest a tutorial up and running on my channel. Let me do this again here with the 8 of hearts. So we shuffle the cards, spectator says stop anytime, and then we are working with the 8 of hearts, right? Things like that. They are all based on the, this is all stuff based on the overhand shuffle. So you really need to master the overhand shuffle and to control the cards all the time. And my tutorial, by the way, which is based on the Royal Road to Card Magic, teaches you in depth all the details you need to know to really master the shuffling technique. And then when you start practicing the false shuffling techniques, this is much more easier, but still you need to put some effort in it. But when you master this, then this is a repertoire. This boosts your card magic from zero up to the roof. It's really, really powerful. And the beautiful thing about it is you cannot detect it even as a magician. You know, it's a constant magician fooler. Basically, what I'm always saying, when a magician shuffles a deck of cards, I know he's actually controlling the cards. But of course I don't see it. Of course it fools me because it creates this illusion. It's just beautiful. And for laymen, you know, it's beyond imagination. Because for laymen, you know, here's the thing. The human brain is super lazy, and it memorizes things in a certain way, and it always tries to organize the world in the most simplest setting as possible. So shuffling cards means to mix the cards, and as soon if a notion like this goes down, the cards are shuffled, and the brain does not think a second about it. All right. So here you go now, and you actually perform a simple task, you know, running the top 4 cards to the bottom and then bringing them back to the top, right? For laymen, that is they can't believe it's possible. For them, if this is a skill, I don't recommend you doing that, but if you perform this as a skill even, people are blown away. They're like, whoa, what the hell, how did you do that? It's insane. How long did you practice and stuff? And then, because it's impressive, it's a certain skill, they just have no idea how to get there, and that's what it makes so impossible. But of course, the beauty about magic is you don't focus on it, you don't talk about it, you just shuffle the cards and setting up your trick, and that's where it all starts. You know, that's the simplest, the easiest take. Liebes Fienchen, liebe Andrea, ich freue mich, dass ihr einschaltet wieder. Ich hoffe, euch geht's gut. Ich habe hier gerade Spaß. Wir haben gerade ein Kartenspiel verlost und jetzt rede ich darüber, wie man Karten mischt und zu Fragen hier im Chat. Liebe Grüße nach Köln aus Berlin. Alright, guys, I just spoke German. Greeting some beloved people in my life. Tuning in from Colonia. That's a city in Western Germany. At the river side of a very, very beautiful and impressive river called Rhein. This is my hometown. I was born in this city. Okay, Akulagi Tahu is leaving. I don't know. Maybe you're already gone. Good night. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to hit that notification bell next to the subscribe button, not to miss when I upload again. Have a great day or night or whatever. Have a blast of a time. So, and of course, Ricker Moyes asked me a couple of, like, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes ago, something about my favorite flourish. The Spring is a very, very beautiful flourish. Laymen also really, really, really enjoy very much. And you do not have to bring this to a max size to impress laymen with this. So something like this really does the job. And also I'm telling this I have a tutorial also up and running in the tutorial series, the 5 most valuable flourishes in card magic. And there's a little trick, you know, when you move your hands to the right, so your right hand moves to the right and your left hand follows to close it up again, you can make this look much bigger standing in front of people, but you always keep a safe distance between the hands, which makes it much easier to perform, you know, because if you ever tried this, if you got it down like this, very well, but if you ever tried it to get the hands wider spread, the spread goes everywhere. It's really difficult. But the flourish, of course, that I love the most is the dribble. It is such a beautiful flourish. It's an elegant flourish, and it's a very deceptive flourish. And the dribble is something that comes with a lot of applications. It looks so innocent. I mean, what possibly can happen when you dribble the cards, right? And then you are enabled to do crazy magic, right? Absolutely cool. The dribble, and of course the all kinds of fanning techniques are very, very beautiful. I personally use the backhand fan most of the time because it's a very nice way to display the cards without you know, with actually standing here like this here, you know, standing for people. So you can't, if you're standing, you just like go bang, ladies and gentlemen, just deck of cards, you know. It's very beautiful flourish. And also again, layman totally enjoy this, you know. I'm saying layman very often lately because we live in an age, right, of the internet and of video production and of YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, and technology is advanced that pretty much everybody can produce pretty awesome videos, you know. So we are all used to pretty hyped and really good visual looking stuff with music and everything. And if we are in a niche for like card magic, you know, the bars are super high, you know. There are these guys doing the anaconda woo, and then it's in slow motion, and then it's this color change and this color change, and you can get a little frustrated about this, you know. You think like, oh my god, I will never get there, and people are so good, and I will never pull off impressive moves like that, you know. But this is just you, as you know, a lover of the art, looking at the crazy masters, or at the artistic folks that really push the limits, you know. But that's not it's not your common folk you meet on the streets, or at the bar, or at the table, or at the party. So with a decent fan, which is, by the way, difficult enough, you know, quite honestly, or a nice dribble, or a good card control with shuffling, overhand and Hindu shuffle, you appear for layman already as the absolute craziest dude ever and performer. You never forget that. Don't feel too small if you see this compilation of the latest and sickest moves, you know. And there's quite a difference of stunning other magicians, you know, and performing for laymen, for an everyday audience. I just wanna get this out at this point, to keep you motivated. You know, it's really worth practicing your dribble, your pass, and your thumb fan as flourishes, and stick with it for the longest time when your goal is to perform magic for people, for real people in the real world. So this deck, I love this so much. This is so beautiful. For example, we all know this, and that the spring has this extreme impact on layman, but also the table riffle is just a beautiful flourish, which is relatively easy to do, and laymen are super excited about it. So here you might go, you perform some really decent card magic, I don't know, 4 aces revelation, or maybe a prediction card trick, or a card to impossible position, or impossible location. And then you, at some point in a routine, you make the table riffle, and then you get this reaction. Wow! Wow! And then you get, did you see what I did before? And they like, yeah, well, you found 4 aces in the deck, whatever. But that's amazing. How do you do that? And if you go with something like this, then look, they go completely bananas. And it's fun. It's all right. There's nothing wrong with it, you know. Just saying, you know. Enjoy these things and learn how to use these little techniques and this little stance and techniques, which are not too difficult. Yeah, to do some entertaining card magic. I love this, by the way, so much. This flourish here. So. You see, this is this angle I don't like. Yeah, I don't like this angle. Maybe some top shots here at the end of the live stream. We are streaming for 1 hour and 22 minutes. We got 9 people watching. What's up, everybody? Let me know. Are you having a great time? Are you practicing cards or are you asleep already? What is going on? Gee. Ah. You're still with me, guys, or you gone? Nothing going on in the chat. 7 people viewing. By the way, I just tackled the key for the anaconda, if anybody's still listening. And because the anaconda, as you might know, is pretty much nothing but a extremely exaggerated dribble, right? C White is there. All right, C White, awesome. An exaggerated dribble. So I tried to get into this anaconda feeling, and then I realized with just a dribble it's not right. And with the dribble, the key to the dribble itself is that you actually have the cards falling from your fingertips one by one, right? And if you want to pull off an anaconda, at least that's what I would suggest, is that you have to have the cards jump up with more force here from the thumb. So you have to kind of almost, you know, negatively spring them, something like this, and then you have to find the right timing to go up with the right hand to get this anaconda going. But then probably, and I believe that's the key to get into this general motion at all, you know. And then of course it's practice and practice and practice, and probably an extremely annoying practice, because you are probably dropping the cards a lot for the anaconda, right? Sometimes I like to do this. Very nice thing. Let's give them some pharaoh shuffles here for the good night. So, pharaoh shuffle. When I'm pharaoh shuffling, and you see this is a new deck, it's really slippery. When I'm pharaoh shuffling, I'm also always doing a giant fan. Yes. Very nice. Are you guys practicing? I wonder. No activities in the comments right now. Chat rate 0. I don't know. Probably you are practicing or you fell asleep. Guys, what do you say? We're good? We are live for 1 hour and 26 minutes right now. So, and yes, it's still a new deck. I just actually work with this. Sucker, sucker. Trinity, are you still there? No, got to go, mate. Love the live jam as always. Catch you soon. So Trinity's gone already. Maria Amorgi, I love that fans. They're beautiful. Maria, are you involved in card magic? Are you a cardistry person or a card magic or card person? CY was outside all morning just trying to warm up. Okay, so what time is it? Where are you watching from, CY, by the way? And you see, this is actual practice, you know. Right now, this is not. I'm not practicing any routines or something. I'm just practicing the moves, you know. And then the next step, you would bring these moves into the routines, and then you got to connect every move with one another. That's how we roll in the world of card magic. And now I remember nobody answered my question of what you guys like or love next to card magic most, but maybe that was because I asked you while I was offline. I don't know. I just bought myself linking rings, close-up linking rings. 1:58 p.m. in Western Canada. We got a ton of snow. Really crazy. That's crazy. So here it's 10. Jesus, I don't get, what is it? 10 a.m., 10 p.m. I gotta check this out. I'm so stupid. A.m., p.m. Yeah, PM. I don't know, man. Never learned this. Eater565 tuning in. Who won? Dorothy 10 won. The Hoyle. And we are almost at the end of the session here. I'm super tired. I started super tired, but we had a great time, and now we are practicing a little bit all together, like we usually do in this live stream sessions. And then it's about time to hit the road, you know? Because again, tomorrow I got a busy day because I'm working on Sundays, you know? Alright. Alrighty, right. So, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you really so much for tuning in. I hope you had a blast of time. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I don't know when I'm going to do the next one, and I don't really know when I'm going to upload my next video, but I promise I try to do it as fast as possible. And in the meantime, I hope you practice well and you have a great time. Be safe, take care, and be sure more magical stuff is going to be uploaded very soon. My name is OTHMARIUS, and this is just what I do. It was a fun time. See you around next time. Okay, I'm going with Maria Amor in summer and Sea White in winter. And Berlin is in the middle of it. Autumn just began today. Take care. OTHMARIUS MAGIC. Like and subscribe.